Hi there, we're at Belsay Castle and Hall. We've come away in a wet start to the day, but it's now looking quite good. The weather's improved, although it's still a bit misty. And we're going to have a good walk round Belsay. It's one of our favourite spots, but we haven't been here for about 25 years. We won't be going round the hall, which is over there just yet, because there is a baby magpie which has found itself in there, and they're trying to remove it before people can go in there. But hopefully they'll sort that out. The Belsay that visitors see today comprises three distinct but related elements. A medieval castle that was enlarged in the early 17th century, a Greek revival mansion that superseded it as a family residence at the beginning of the 19th century, and an outstanding garden linking the two buildings, much of which was created out of the quarries that supplied the stone for the new house. So firstly we're going to walk down to the castle, and we'll tell you a bit more about that as we go round. We bought the guidebook, so we should be able to work out exactly what's what. Don't know what they are, but they're very impressive.
Yeah. I love the shape of that tree.
Birds singing.
Birds singing.
These all swifts again, do you think?
It's a very unusual layout of the garden.
It is. There'll have been a reason for that, certain style.
I love all the edging.
Yes,
I wonder how much that, I mean that must have cost a fair penny.
there's a lot of it. Plant of the week.
Oh, anemone hybrida honorine joba.
Japanese anemone. I'll say
Oh,
that.
I'll settle for that. This is pretty, isn't it?
Means daughter of the wind in Greek. Anemone.
I think that smells like licorice.
You timed that perfectly. Nice gardens, aren't they? The man who made by far the greatest impact on Belsay was Sir William's third son, Charles, the 6th Baronet. Born in 1779, he became heir apparent to the estate at the age of 10, after the deaths of his two older brothers. On his father's death in 1795, Charles inherited everything at the age of 16. In the following year, he was obliged to adopt the surname of his rich grandfather, Charles Monck, a self-made London merchant, as a condition of additionally inheriting the latter's estate in Lincolnshire. Obviously had to chop some trees down, look. Front here. Seen this tree?
Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it?
All the branches seem to be at the bottom.
Yeah. Different.
Yeah. Sir Charles Monck's Quarry Garden is a remarkable example of the picturesque style, with a microclimate that makes it possible to grow tender plants beyond their normal northern limit. Some of these trees are very different, very unusual,
Very old.
very old,
Aren't they? I'm thinking.
very interesting shapes. This bit's good. Natural arch. I don't know what stone this is. Chunky stuff.
It's all, oh, that's to tie the plants up, I guess. You can see some marks where they've quarried it, can't you?
Yeah, I
In
wonder
some
if that's where they
places.
put in explosives or drove in pegs or something.
You have to read the book.
Read
See
the
when
book.
it was, if it tells you when it was a quarry.
What they did.
Look, aren't those marks something to do with...
Oh, it could be from attacking the stone with picks or something.
Yeah. I've not seen... That's interesting, isn't it?
It's a tree, isn't it? It's not like vine
Lovely.
ivy or something. Oh yeah.
Fir tree mixed with a willow tree.
Yes, that's how you describe it.
That's, I'm very technical when it comes
Well,
to
you
that.
and botany.
Oh, gosh. Font of knowledge.
These look more.
Yeah, oh, look. This is what I remember.
Oh yes, I
there.
remember.
Oh, this is interesting. Do remember this?
It's like a mini Jurassic Park.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Lots of ferns.
Yeah,
Flora and fauna.
they're all protected in here, so more delicate stuff will grow, I should think.
Yeah.
Lichen.
Lichen. Might be good.
Spanning the narrowest part of the quarry is an artificially created rock arch, introduced by Sir Charles after he'd visited the quarries in Sicily. Got it?
It's amazing, isn't it?
Quarry Garden receives only about 71 centimetres or 28 inches of rain each year. The castle, crowned with turrets, is one of the best surviving examples of the fortified towers built along the Anglo-Scottish border during the turbulent times of the Middle Ages. On Christmas Day 1817, Sir Charles Monck and his family moved the short distance from Belsay Castle into the newly completed hall. The castle dwelling gradually fell into disrepair. Its remains are still dominated by a massive late 14th century tower.
Thomas Middleton and Dorothy, his wife, builded this house Anno Domini 1614, I think. Can't quite make that out. And his family crest.
I see what you mean about the range
Yeah.
and a fireplace above.
Yeah, it's a miniature, isn't it, of them. And then the stewing pot. Remember the big stewing pot at Walkworth?
Yes, this is a mini version.
Slightly less, because a few thousand less people live in here, I would imagine. It was made to live in this, wasn't it? The rooms are
Yes.
smaller and a bit
More manageable.
Yeah. I like the castle. Can you go up there?
I wouldn't go up those stairs we saw earlier.
No. Vertigo.
Maybe you could go a different way.
Well, lots of outbuildings.
Yeah.
Horses, I guess.
Yeah.
Various things.
You'd have everything here, wouldn't you?
They come this really a nice thing, isn't they?
Yeah.
This wasn't. Oh, look at the monkey puzzle tree. Oh, look at them all. There's more. Look at
Oh yeah, through that.
They must
Well,
be
that's the
really,
garden.
really old because they take years to grow. They do.
Yes. Both Sir Charles and Sir Arthur were keen gardeners and plantsmen. Sir Charles managed to obtain some of the earliest Douglas fir and monkey puzzle seedlings, which were introduced into Britain in 1827 and 1844 respectively. Yeah, it's got bricked up windows. Some sort of outhouse, storage,
Yeah, so it is old. The tower.
to different degrees. The tower is the oldest, is it?
The tower was probably never a freestanding, self-contained residence, more likely to have served as a defensive stronghold and architectural centrepiece to a larger domestic complex. That was 1711. Before the... Oh, no, this is 1819. Well, this bit was knocked down, obviously. Well, so it's been inhabited all the way through
Yeah,
in some form.
by the Middleton family.
Yeah, and as a stronghold because of those, what are they called? Black houses? No, what are they called? Those Scottish...
More like a little turret.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
that's a bit scary, isn't it? I wonder what this was in, just storage? Dogs, maybe? Or...
it's quite small.
Oh,
isn't it?
ashes in closet.
So what?
The waste ash would have been stored before and used to fertilise the gardens. That's a good idea, isn't
Yeah.
it? So this is
Recycling.
ash storage.
Eco-friendly.
Yeah. The wood store. Oh, gas. This is for our wood store to shame.
Oh yes, that's a wood store. Be good to have one like that.
It would, wouldn't it? I like the face. I'll take a picture of the face.
Is that a black and white one?
Oh, definitely.
In your current black and white theme?
Let's have a look. It's smiling, but rather demonically.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's there for. Is there some reason for it, or just for fun?
Have to look in the book.
Somebody's carved that. It's quite a good carving, actually,
It is.
isn't it?
Lead on.
Ooh. That's a well. Fireplace. What's this in here? You can't see it.
Bit dark in there, isn't it? Put your light on.
Oh, it's locked in. Some kind of store. Oh, it looks like it's... It's got little windows
Don't.
and a fireplace. It sort of assumes it was,
You can live in it.
yeah, big fireplace actually. It's been bricked in, hasn't it?
Yes.
But not going up the middle, the smoke, so it wouldn't be older than that. So
No, it'll have a proper chimney, I guess. You're going up the stairs.
we'll show it. Have a look.
It's a bit of a gallery going on there.
Oh, and then another floor, I think.
Yes. Goes a long way up.
They blocked the window in, but it still wouldn't have been very light, would it?
No, because you've only got that one set.
You spent most of your time in the dark.
I know the feeling.
Oh gosh, this is so cute. Look at this.
This is the what?
Huge room. Again, 2 floors. Oh, nice window seat. Windows.
Window seat each end.
Doesn't feel cold in here, does
No,
it? It's
no.
nice, isn't it? Each window has got that little panel in it. Oh, that's it. Gosh. Let's see where this is. Oh, I reckon it might be. Let's have a look. Right, all right.
Wardrobe,
Could be, couldn't it?
toilet, you and me. Or
Yeah, possibly actually that. So these must have been the living
a lot
off the main
floors.
hall.
Yeah. Fireplace and chimney.
Yeah, you can see the burnt bits for the.
Yeah.
Oops.
It could be quite homely in here, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking that because castles normally are dark and damp and cold, aren't they? And this one, it's not too big, is it? So
No, you're able to heat it.
and it just seems quite homely. Something. It's weird.
We haven't been up there, have we?
No, not yet. We'll go up
So
there.
that's where the stairs continue.
Little room like. Oh, and there's one on every level. Maybe this is where the servants sat. 'Cause
Oh,
you can't
yes.
see out the windows, can you?
No. And you're on call.
Yeah.
Still it goes on.
Yeah. Wow. You can see down into the room. Oh, it ends here.
You're on the roof. Can now. I think we've come up out of the dip.
It's a castle in miniature, isn't it?
Yes.
That's a chimney stack, isn't it?
Yep, chimney stack. And just a bit of turret. It's a rain gully now. Yeah, so many people wouldn't be going up there. Must have been. They won't let you go through there. Get a good view.
Oh wow, or an oubliette.
Oh, you like oubliettes?
I do like oubliette. Well, it's got pink nose.
Can't beat a good oubliette.
I think it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks very strange now. hovering in midair.
Yeah, it's quite nice with all the...
Obviously the hearth was built in to the
Yeah.
fireplace for it still to be there.
Oh,
That feels black and white to me,
yeah, it is.
definitely. The severe exterior of Belsay Hall resembles a stone box. The four facades of the house, though identical in size and shape, are all different in detail, and in a clockwise direction from the entrance front on the east to the service front on the north, become progressively less elaborate. The house, constructed of a beautiful honey-coloured sandstone, is exactly 100 feet square. Everything, the dimensions, the proportions, and the masonry detail, was worked out by Sir Charles with mathematical precision. The proportional ratios were calculated to 3 decimal places. The house appears to consist of just 2 stories, but in fact there are also a concealed basement and attic, and the attic is contained within the shallow pitched roof and lit from a light well invisible from the exterior. At the entrance to the house, there are 2 20-foot high columns, which were copied from an ancient temple in Athens. Each column at Belsay is constructed from blocks of stone, assembled without mortar, and with joints so fine that it is said that a penknife cannot be inserted between them. Belsay Hall was inspired by what Sir Charles had seen on his extended honeymoon in Greece, and is a building of austere perfection. And under the terms of the guardianship agreement, by which it passed to the care of the government in 1980, the hall is displayed without furnishings, revealing to visitors the fine craftsmanship that went into its construction. It's a good smell of old wood.
Late Georgian pieces. This room was the original diary room, so the large sideboard next to the door. Oh yes. It became during the Second World War, when I was by the army, the room was used as an office. It's a big office.
Huge office. Study originally, now we're in an office. And look at this.
Look at this. This is fab. I want a library like this, Gav.
You want a library like this?
Yeah, this'll do me.
Okay.
Isn't it lovely? Look at that fireplace.
Yeah. It's on the good side of the house as well, with the sun coming through.
Yeah.
Because they can often be a bit dingy.
Just press the button for Jeeves. It's a shame I haven't got anything in it, isn't it?
Yeah. You can appreciate the craft work.
Oh, yes, yeah. The library was the cornerstone of family life for 140 years, most sociable space. Yes, I can see that.
Mm.
They enjoyed dancing till the early morning. Greek passion for the monks can still be spied in the Greek key pattern and anthemium, honeysuckle, and the key pattern.
Key pattern looks very Greek.
It does. They had electric, so they weren't fully.
Wow.
These are lovely rooms, aren't
They
they?
are.
I mean, they are very high, but they're somehow quite homely,
They are.
surprisingly. It's a nice dining room, though.
It is. Again, lovely
There's no
views.
pictures of what it was like.
No, you just get a layout.
You can, the garden room. Oh, right, just before the First World War there. They did it up. So Arthur probably changed the room's function because of his obsession with hot food. He would test the temperature of his meals to ensure they were hot. And this was closer to the service area in the kitchen. Sensible man.
Mm-hmm.
Just after your own heart. This is one of the houses we've been round that feels like a home, doesn't it?
Mm.
Got those Delft tiles. Can't do that in black and white.
No, it would lose a lot in translation. So this is the ante-room, which served the main reception rooms of the house.
During the Second World War, it was designed by Morris and Co. Oh, yeah. Chauffeur, butler, footman, housekeeper, housemaid, kitchen maid, and lady's maid, and a sewing maid.
Yeah, you can tell the era.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't think these buildings that were taken over survived that long, did they? Didn't treat them like Agatha Christie's. They painted, the Americans painted on
Oh,
the
that
walls.
mirror on the wall.
Yeah.
And in time of war, you probably do what you do.
Yeah, I guess so.
Occupying the centre of the house is the splendid two-storey pillar hall. It is meant to evoke the open-roofed atrium or central courtyard of a classical villa. The pillar hall functioned both as a reception room and as a circulation space, giving access to the different parts of the house. That's posh, isn't it?
That is one posh, I'm assuming. This is the service side. Oh no, it's got his study. It's got a servants' hall, servants and guest rooms on the upper floors. Oh, leaking pipes might have caused dry rot. That's why it's in this condition. That's a shame, isn't it?
It is.
It looks more sort of...
Functional.
Yeah. Oh, we're at the back of the cafe, look. Imagine this being butler's room or something.
Yes.
It's 2 floors, so it would have been a lot lower ceilings.
Oh, yes. Very different.
Mm. See how it's worn away, look.
Oh, yeah.
It's come
Constant.
down here, and round there.
Yep.
Answering the door. All the bells. And there are entrance doors on it.
Everywhere had a fireplace.
On there for the stairs. It would be cold going from room to room, wouldn't it? Oh wow, look at this. That wallpaper.
Impressive stuff.
I wonder when that was from.
Can you get through there? Can.
I think they had a run on this wallpaper.
Yeah. They did a special deal. You see this sort of layout in films, don't you? Where
You
have
do, yeah.
and they witness the murder from the balcony.
Oh, look at this light. And before electric. This is a lovely room.
All the rooms this side seem very bright.
I wonder if it was a nursery.
Oh yes.
I don't know, at the top, weren't they? Yeah, it's a nice fireplace, isn't it? I wonder if there was a built-in basin there. I haven't seen any evidence of a bathroom yet. Get your own sink. And there's the
Probably.
down
That's the down, the
all the up pipes.
ups and down pipes.
Depending on whether the lady, there's the old bell pull.
There's that.
Right, this room is, who will live in this room? Yeah, this is the nursery.
You got that right, Caroline?
This is lovely paper, isn't it? Oh, I do this. This is like a little antechamber. I wonder if that was
Well, look over there under that
in there. There might have been a little. Oh, that's
wardrobe.
the wardrobe, isn't it? Just showing off now.
What's that above the door?
Light well. To let the light into this when the door's shut.
That's what I thought.
Oh, look at that.
That's
Oh, no,
totally
that's the
different.
door through there. Oh, it might be the interconnecting bedrooms, maybe.
Oh yes.
Or a dressing room and a dressing dressing room in the bedroom, probably, because they had a separate dressing room, didn't they?
You did?
This is a mirror image, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why it's number 4. Yeah. There would have been a bedroom, dressing room, with a door.
And then this, the other side.
Door for the servants.
Uh-huh.
This is
Yeah.
the ladies' room, isn't it? It just looks very feminine, doesn't it? All that pattern.
Oh, that's what the window would have looked like in the other one, because it's got a wooden frame above the door. That other one didn't.
Oh, yeah. It's very feminine wallpaper. Considering you've got all sorts of drawn submarine, hasn't it? As you do.
There's that.
Oh, there's a fake switch. See, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, isn't it?
For this size.
4 or 5,
And more wallpaper.
and more wallpaper. Bulk buy. There's like numbers on the wall. Used for some. I haven't seen a bathroom yet.
I'll have to go in search of the bathroom then.
Yeah. It is quite a homely house.
It is.
It's amazing, really. I like the way they put the rooms on the outside so that you
Yes.
You know,
You benefit from the light.
You imagine how long it'd take a maid to do this.
Yeah, be a full-time job.
You know.
Once you finished one, the other end, you start again.